So let's see. Store that. And retrieve this. I will see you out with the ship. Alright, so here it is. The Argo Mall ready to fly. One thing I've noticed, and CIG, if you ever would take the time to watch this video here, please answer this question. Why have you removed the table here? There was a nice, lovely table that you can sit at here. Now, I suppose all the people here would have to stand up and eat. I don't know if it's a table that can pop out of the floor or something like that. It doesn't look like it, so I don't expect it. Alright, let's see if we can find something nice to mine. So my preferred mining place is at the Aeron Halo. And the reason for that is, you probably have guessed it. It's a place where it's very hard to be found. Hence, it's a place it's very easy to hide. Or at least be left alone when you mine. And that is what I like. I want to be left alone when I mine. 8, 7, 6, 5. There. Not exactly, but close enough. I hope. Let's see. Let's see, it's 8-4. The one that's relatively close. So let's see if I can hit it again. Yeah, alright. Let's hope it's a good rock. Because I'm so sick and tired of those rocks where you get close enough. Ah, it's scannable, hence it's mineable. Gold, corundum, perfect. Perfect for our little adventure. With the prospector, but the mole you can keep a little bit more distance and then just point it up like this. And here we are. Alright, let's see if that head fits down. If it will work. It did. Sometimes it just goes out. I'm not sure why. So my front head here is the Helix 2. On my left side, when you look the way I do now, this way, I have an impact laser, and on my right hand side here, I have the Lancet. So mining, let's see if we can break it up. And as you can see for modules, I've put on the FLTR XL module to remove some inert material. The Vox C3 to remove a little bit of instability. And then I have a brand module in order to, if I need to remove a lot of instability. But let's get going. So we're at 20% diamond, 10% corundum, and 2% gold. That is actually not a bad rock, given the fact that there's more diamond than there is corundum. That's not a usual constellation. Let me see if I can turn on the light from here. No. I didn't expect it, but who knows? Sometimes you can. So we already have one of with inert. So what is this? gold, diamond. Let's get that. And let's get the good stuff. What do we have here? Yeah, let's take it. And this is basically what I mean about strip mining. Most people, most miners that sort of really pride themselves in only taking the best of the best would never pick up a rock with 20% gold. But I do. Because I'm weird. And because I think that with the ability to sell in bulk instead of being selective, I can make a fair amount of money. Could I make more by being more selective? Probably. But that just wouldn't be fun for me. That's just the way I see it. Flying around and prospecting rocks for finding the best rocks to mine, that's not what I consider fun. I just find it to be frustrating. And I used a little throttle knob on my Thrustmaster stick to control the laser gain intensity. See, this is one of... I mean, I'll take it, but usually I would leave that alone, actually. Because it has way more inert material than it has corundum, so... But because I know that we probably can have the entire rock inside the ship and a little bit more, because we have that big block of inert material, I'll pick it up. But if I had multiple rocks around me where I could sort of select a little bit about what would be best to extract, I would leave these kind of rocks alone. Let's see what we have here. 6% diamond is not very good, but we might be lucky and break it up into 2 rocks where one of them has a lot of diamond and the other has a lot of inert. Or we can get 2 where it's sort of 50-50. Who knows? Well, we certainly got more. So we have 1 inert, another inert, another inert. Wow. What do we have here? Yeah. I'll take it. Just remove these inerts so that they don't... Alright, let's see what else do we have here. Another inert. My god, there's inert everywhere. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, 80% diamond. That's neat. This is a... Oh, come on. Yeah, it's going to blow up. Probably also going to blow my ship up. No, at least not. Oh. Thank you, server. What do we have here? I suppose that was some kind of karma. That I had to lose that rock because of a server fluke. What the heck is blowing up on the side there? Let's just pick it all up because... that really annoys me. Because that was a really good rock with a lot of diamond. $100%. What do we have here? 100% inert. $100% do we have anything else but inert? No. Alright, let's find... let's find another rock. That's what happens when you play Star Citizen, but it still annoys me like crazy. Alright, enter pilot seat. And let's scan for another rock. $11, $12. Suppose this is the closest one over here. See if I can ping it again. Yeah, there. See, that's what annoys me. Is that it suddenly jumps up there. And now it's there. I mean, what the heck is going on? And now we have that down there. I mean, come on. This is just ridiculous. See, now it's down there. This is so silly. Oh, there's one. Stop. But it's not mineable. And now we have one there. This is so silly. Let's hope that this is a scannable and hence mineable rock. Otherwise I'm going to be a little bit annoyed. And now there's nothing. We are moving, so that's not the issue. So now we have one down here. Maybe it's this one? I'm not sure. See, this is so strange. And now we have one here. I cannot wait for CIG to fix, which we cannot scan, obviously. Then we have down here. Let's hope this is a scannable one. And that's probably Contranium. Yeah. But let's pick it up. Let's look at this one here. 20%. That's going to be hard to break. But let's try anyway. Now you also get to see one of the other reasons I'm very fond of the mole. So move up like that, move up like that, like that. Here we go. So let me show you. On the Prospector you are always locked to one head at a time, but on the mole, even playing solo, you have 3 different heads available at all times. In this case here we're going to need the Lancet head. So let's whip it out and start it up. But the Lancet head has one problem. The Lancet 2 head, it is very noisy. Listen to this. Now we can use one of the other modules in order to reduce the instability even further. That was a brand. First I used the Surge module to speed up the charge level, and then I used a brand module to... oh, bye bye. Alright, let's find some good Quantanium rocks. There's one. Oh. Something seconds. So, as you probably can imagine, I'm being very focused and very concentrated at the moment. That's why I'm not talking that much. It's one. What do we have here? Let's break that as well. Now, one of the really cool things about having the mole out, if you're doing multi-crew mining, is that the effects from each laser are additive, meaning that if you have a guy that's not very interested in mining and or not very good at it, you can put that person at, for example, the lancet head, just have them pointed at the rock you want to break and start it up without touching anything other than just the start button. The reason being, that even though the lancet head doesn't add anything to the charge level, you simply just keep it enabled but at 0% intensity. It will give the reduction in both instability and resistance. And you can then train another laser, for example, the impact laser or the helix laser at that rock, and you will still get the benefit from this laser here. I suppose that is also why they call it a support laser, because its job is to support, not necessarily to break rocks and be good at it. It can manage, however, but as you can see, it takes a lot of time. No. I really hate those little server burps. Let's see, what do we have here? Another. Oh yes, another continuum rock. If you are certain that you are into mining in Star Citizen, I can very much suggest getting a joypad or a joystick or anything of the sorts where you have sort of a throttle like I have here on my OTA setup, because it makes it so much easier to direct that energy. Let's just collect the stuff. Going to collect everything with Containium inside, and then later on I'm going to collect if we have room for anything else. Another continuum rock. What do we have here? No container. Yes, please. What do we have here? More container. Don't mind me. Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Quantanium. Bring it on. Now it's on purpose that I haven't put an FLTR module on this laser here while I'm collecting Quantanium, and that is because if I don't, even though I get a lot more inert material, but if I don't, I will get so much more. It will take so much more time that I don't have. Because, you know, the clock is ticking and boom boom and all that. So, yeah. Oh, that was one that I didn't get to break. Hopefully it doesn't contain Quantanium. Let's see. Of course it does. Let's see if I can break it. It's not that hard because there's not so much Quantanium in it. But it was time that I didn't expect to use on breaking a rock. Let's remove this inert guy here. There we go. Quantanium. Inert. Alright, let's... That was more Quantanium. Nice. And a lot of it, actually. What do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? Yeah, let's take it. We are almost full. We are now. Alright. Let's head back to the base. And that will mark the end of this video. I will see you when we have safely landed at the pad. See you then. Alright, let's see if we can make a pretty decent landing here. Now, when I'm transporting Quantanium, I often tend to use the auto land feature. And it is simply because I've noticed that even if I land very, very gently, it can create such an impact on the pad that the Quantanium becomes immediately unstable. And since I don't want to risk that, I tend just to do it this way. I mean, it takes a little bit more time, but it's not that problematic. And if it can save me from having a ship blown up, I would say it's worth the time it takes.
Alert. Deck crash close.
Especially in a situation like this where the Quantanium is becoming unstable.
Alert. Rear crash close.
Let's hope it can land it very, very gently so it doesn't go into the red.
Landing complete.
It could.
Engines off.
Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this in another video. I probably have when I did the same thing like this just in the Prospector. But obviously with the mole there is also a little trick to all of this. And I'm not sure it's intentional from CIG's side, but I would say it's fair to some extent. When you store your ship, the Quantanium instability becomes secondary. It doesn't matter anymore. So it's like you're putting the entire ship on standby, on hold. Alright, I will see you when we arrive at the refinery. Alright, we are now at the refinery. Let's go refine our stuff and see how much we actually got. Now, as you notice, when you do it like I do here, when you strip mine to some extent, you do run into the occasional high inert materials. I mean, that's just the way it is when you mine like I do, but I don't care. And that's the beautiful thing about the refinery process, is that it will remove all of the impurities, all of the inert material. Yes, hopefully money. Let's see. So I have 6 completed and 2 currently functioning. Let's see. We got 5,000 refinable and 3,000 inert. That's not bad actually. So gold, quartz, corundum, beryl, diamond, quantanium. And I'm going to use the ferron exchange. That was the low speed, moderate cost, high yield. Yes. And it will cost me 12,000 and it will take 1 day. I think I can make that up. So in terms of, let me see, we got 2,100 SCUs of, no sorry, 21 SCUs of quantanium. That's actually pretty neat. A quick calculation is we'll get 1995. Let me just quickly calculate how much that will give me. Because if I'm not mistaken, the price you get, yeah, the price you get for quantanium is 88 alpha UEC per unit. So that is 88. I am so terribly sorry about that. I just noticed that I cut off the video because I was calculating stuff. Let me quickly tell you what it was that I calculated, and then we can go about our business. Alright, so the first thing I calculated was how much money I was going to make off that that quantanium, and that it would be, I'm not going to calculate it again because then I'm going to stop this video also. So, but it was around 175,000 alpha UC that I would get for those 1995 SCUs of that's units of quantanium. And I also calculated that all the materials, all the refined stuff that I have right now is going to fill about almost 19,000 units. That is 19 SCUs, and the Starlifter can hold 696 SCU. So there's a long way now again from filling up the entire Starlift. So I'm going to mine a lot more, hopefully before 3.14 is released, and then I will take you out and sell that stuff when the time comes. Just like always, if you like the video, then like it. If you dislike it, then dislike it. If you dislike it, please write down in the comments below what you think I can do better for next time. And always remember, I'm online at Twitch, and I'll be streaming online different games, also Star Citizen, but also other games. So come there and check me out. You should be able to find the link in the description below. And also remember that if you want to know whenever I make a new video, if you want to follow me, if you want to see what I'm up to, then hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, and then you'll be good to go. I hope that I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, and sorry about the cutoff.